Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our reaction to Jeremiah Lloyd Harmon, and we are going to react to the song Sweet June Nectar. Let's get started with
First
this.
time seeing a honest reaction to this song.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Sweet June nectar, fill the air with your aroma. Jean blouse mornings, fingers through your hair, your scent still on me. But how long can you stay in my arms before you go chasing the sun? Oh, will you remember me like sweet June nectar? Move in a little closer, I can almost taste. Come on, feed my hunger. And I'm so intoxicated by your fragrance. But how long can you stay in my arms before you go chasing the sun? Oh, will you remember me like sweet June nectar? When you're no longer here with me, I feel so
Okay,
Ah.
that's a weird way to end a song
I
for
know,
sure.
because you leave the song behind. and you're letting something else go on to the minds of people, which I found very odd, definitely odd. Because
I don't know if it's part of the song
no,
or
no,
what.
no. It was definitely not part of the song at all.
Okay, then why did it end that way?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it might sound weird, but it's his voice seems to be, he's trying to mimic Michael Jackson, I feel.
Michael Jackson.
And he's trying to, I said,
Okay.
trying to.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, it was good. It was good. The lyrics were very, very basic. Totally lacked substance, in my opinion. He could have done a lot better than that.
Right.
Whoever wrote this should have done a lot better than what they did. But it took away from the charm of the song, because again and again repeating the same thing. Every literally 20 seconds, it felt like the same thing was coming up.
Yeah,
So
it was one
that
voice.
kind of ruined it for me. But it was good. It was well sung and nice little guitar solo in there.
Yes.
Yeah, so those were the two highlights for me. Well sung. He's got a good voice
Yeah.
and it's a good guitar solo. But definitely not my cup of tea. Music like this is not my cup of tea because it just seems to be mimicking something else that's already been done by someone else. So it's nothing original. I don't know why these are done. To be honest, they sound okay to a newcomer. Maybe they'll be bowled over, but for someone like me, it just doesn't make sense. So let's see what Kirti has to say about it, who's a pure reactor and hasn't heard music like this her whole life. She's
Now
not
I
heard.
have been hearing a lot of music.
Now, last 3 years, but
yeah.
before that, your whole life you've not heard it.
Yeah, not this kind of music. For me, it started off okay, but then it gets better when the good guitars come in. Definitely gets better. It got way better towards the end of the song when the guitars were playing and he was singing, and then there was piano also playing in the background. So musical part of the song, a lot was tried to done. Maybe a lot was tried to be demonstrated that so much can be offered. So it was more of a demonstration kind of a song for me, that the musician is trying to portray, I can do all of this and this is how wonderful I can provide. So it's like a demonstration or audition kind of a song. I'm not saying in a way that it is not good. It is good. So because you have to highlight the best that you got. Fortunately for me, what I was looking at a new artist here that we are reacting to for the first time. Not a new maybe, but for us new. And fortunately, he wasn't, using a fake voice or done something to hide his voice. It was his voice, pure voice, and the music. So that definitely gets more attention from me than those who are not natural and they don't sound natural on the listen. So it definitely was not something that was trying to fool around or manipulate in the music. So there was no manipulation. Whatever was done, it was done purely. And why not? There is
The lyrics kind of reminded me of the Satya Nag Champa incense stick. That is one of my favorite incense sticks or incense brands in the world. And there's one burning right now to the left of us. I don't know if some of the smoke,
You
the
definitely
fumes
can't
are
smell
coming
it.
in the camera. You may not be able to smell it, and that's unfortunate for you if you haven't ever smelled something like that. It kind of reminded me of incense therapy, a topic that more or less I've talked about for years now with my students and even clients, the wonders of incense therapy or even aromatherapy, a broader topic. Here it's all about the incense. It's all about the aroma lingering on. He has a bittersweet kind of experience even after she's left because of the aroma. So it reminds me of the Satya Sai Baba Nag Champa incense stick and some of my other favorite incense sticks and incense brands, because they also linger in the room, long after it is burnt.
Days also.
Long after, sometimes days after it is burnt, sometimes a friend or a relative, of course not now, but a few years since we've been burning these incenses in our home. So whenever a friend or a relative would come home after a few days or even a week, they would say, oh, your home is still smelling of that incense. And that would make me very happy, because, that means our choices are good, at least in this sphere of our life. We've made the right choices, that people even can smell that good aroma when they reach our doorstep, when they enter our home. They can get that smell. Maybe for us we can't get that smell because we are always kind of smelling those aromas night and day. So for us it's nothing new, but when someone comes home, they smell that. So this song reminded me of incense sticks, in a very vague, weird kind of way.
It's not vague and weird.
But it reminded me of that. He felt that way.
He felt that way.
The sweet aroma of the flowers of all that is still lingering on in his mind. And for me too, the sweet aromas of the Nag Champa, especially when I've gone out or gone down to collect something, a delivery or something, if they can't come up because of security reasons during the pandemic. When I come back to the door, and if there's a nice, new, fresh incense stick burning near our door, then that's how I feel. Nice.
It feels good.
Yeah, those who have never experienced incenses in their life, they're missing out a lot. There are more than 200 natural benefits of burning incense. Of course, you need to burn them in a place where there's good ventilation, as well as don't overdo it, just like anything else in the world. If you overdo it, it might become a problem. But there are over 200 benefits of incenses that we've highlighted in a video on YouTube itself. Perhaps if you type 200 benefits of incense, if you really want to know, then you can go through that video that Kirti and me have made. That's it for this one. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching.